Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to make a quick video. This is my first time doing anything on YouTube, so if I'm not doing saying stuff properly, I apologize right off the bat. Yeah, so I got my G8 GXP up here over at Car Tuning. We are doing big single custom turbo kit on it, which if everything goes to plan, we should be making a kit for these cars. And in my opinion, it's going to be one of the best or one of the better kits that you're going to be able to get for these cars. It's a shame that these cars don't have more options for single kits or twin turbo kits and stuff like that. I was looking at doing the twins down here, but it looks like you have a lot of space down here, but once you go to actually mount like a 62, 66 precision or something like that, you run out of space real fast. And I am a circuit kind of guy, and you know, like, you can't be a perfect driver all the time, so I have gone off the track once or twice, and I didn't like the fact that they were hanging down, like kind of down here, and then if I went off the track or something, and they'd get full of, like, I don't even know, like, it all depends on what I would hit or whatever, but I wasn't a big fan of that. And plus you got to get, like, you have to get an oil scavenge pump and stuff like that, and then sometimes those things will mess up, and then, you know, it just seemed like a lot of headaches. So I wasn't a big, I wasn't even really thinking about doing a big single turbo on this car, but just because all the weight would be like right in this corner on the driver's side, and then we're sitting here, and then there's a battery in the back that's on the same side, which I'm going to actually end up relocating to the other side just to help balance off this big guy here, which is this is the turbo that we will be using. It's a Borg Warner S400. Should be good for, well, as much power as I think I need for anything really. Here is the exhaust manifolds that Kevin came up with. So came out really good. So it just kind of that will be going down, and I'll be going around to the other side, going around the transmission. The downpipe is sitting over there on the bench. It's not quite done yet. Also, I wanted to get everything done at once because I hate spending crazy amounts of downtime building a car. So I came across opportunity to get a Z01 rear diff, which is in the car now, with a Z01 rear subframe. Got it off of a Camaro Z01 that ended up having a bit of a fiery death, but you know, the rear subframe was fine. Just cleaned it up, painted it. The rear subframe bushings were melted, so I did actually have to get, which is probably better in the long run for what I want to use the car for, which is being on the track, but I had to get some urethane subframe bushings. The big thing about the Z01 thing is any G8 guys know that before the SS came out, that the e-brake didn't really work. You had to get a special kit with a wider pad on your emergency brake. And I actually ended up getting that, but it still didn't work very good at all. So that fixes that problem, so now I can just run Camaro rear rotors, or Cts-V rotors, whatever you want to call it. And then it also moves the, you can kind of see it there, it moves the sway bar out to the edge of the arm. And then, yeah, so I haven't had it installed yet because I am still in the process of cutting out the spare tire well. So the bar is going to be coming from like here over, and I still have to kind of cut this piece out in order to fit the sway bar. And then with my supercar coils, I'm going to have to see if the bar is going to sneak in between here or not, or if I'm going to have to kind of just rotate the actual canister over to over here, or maybe onto the other side. I'm hoping to keep it back here because when you're on the racetrack and you're trying to dial in the car, it's a lot easier to like reach around this way than coming through the front and then trying to do it. So we'll see how that goes anyways. Another thing I just got in was carbon fiber drive shaft shop drive shaft. Just putting in the spacer now, and gonna torque it all down and make sure everything's good. Measure it all up, make sure all the clearances are good, like what they tell you to. Still doing the fuel system as well. As you can see, it's obviously not hooked up. It's a squash dual pump setup. What else? That's about it for now that I can do on the actual underneath of the car. Yeah, the car's got full Cts-V brakes. It is a 6-speed manual car, but he is going to allow clearance for the guys who are running automatics. I think there's another G8 that's coming in right after this one to get the kit on it, and then he's going to dial it in for all the automatic guys, because there is a lot more automatic guys than there is manual guys. But yeah, that's it. It's just a quick video showing what's going on. The kit is in a bit of pieces right now. As you can see, turbos there, exhaust manifolds over there, downpipes over there. We're all just welding it all up and making sure it's all fitting properly. But stay tuned. Depending on how much interest this gets, I'll end up doing another video. If nobody really cares, then I'm not going to make another one. But anyways, that's it. So have a good one, and we'll talk to you guys later.